All right, kids, today you're going to take an authentic assessment. An authentic assessment is a project-based assessment that is weighted as a grade of a test. And essentially you're showing me what you've learned this last week and a half, and you are actually going to demonstrate it by doing a project for me. This is something you'll need to do by yourself. This is not a collaborative effort. You'll be using Edmodo, Wordle, as well as a PDF file, which is opened up in Adobe, and you will be saving it as a JPEG and also making a bookmark. I know I just threw a lot at you there. Don't worry, I'm going to go through it step by step. Start off today's lesson by opening up a blank Word document as well. Anytime you use a Web 2.0 tool, you're going to want to make sure that you have as many safeguards in place. Since it's internet-based or browser-based, sometimes you will run into issues where the Web 2.0 tool doesn't work. So if anything you can do to be proactive, to have a copy of something in case something freezes, the better off you are. So this is kind of going to be our starting point, our palette to make the Wordle. After you open up Word, go ahead and we'll read the directions together. Today you're going to use Wordle to create an innovation word cloud. You will need your definition that you've already written on innovation and a PDF file, which I've provided a link for. And I've given you a checklist to go ahead and follow step by step. You'll have to click the Show Full Post button to see all of the steps. You're going to start a new Wordle. Do not go to the Advanced tab. Use the Create link. Last time we used the Advanced tab and we used the colons. Oops. On Hamilton. All right. Last time we used the Advanced tab and we didn't use the Create tab. When you use the Advanced tab, you use the colons and the size of the font or the size of the numerical value. The larger the value, the larger the font on your Wordle. Today we're just going to use Create. All right. We're going to paste a bunch of text in here, but I want you to make your text in Word first. This is new to you because I did not mention it to you yesterday. So here's our Word document. This is our blank palette. You're going to have to go back to Edmodo. You need to find your definition of innovation. So that can be found one of two ways. You have a Word document. You should have a Word document inside your home directory, and then you also have posted it to Edmodo. So I'm going to use Brooks here. You can copy it off of Edmodo if you choose to. Copy. And then we're going to put it right into Word. Then from there you're going to go back to Edmodo and you're going to go back to the directions, and we're going to go to the next step, which is step 3. Step 3 says select 5 innovators from the 101 sheet. The 101 sheet is the actual sheet we use when we're doing the lesson, watching the video. So here's our Innovation 101. It's an Adobe file. If you get a little warning warning indicator that says you need to click accept, just go ahead and click accept. That's fine. And you're going to take some of the innovators that we talked about. Now keep in mind, I'm giving you the freedom to be a little creative here. I like Steve Wozniak because he is an Apple guy, and you'll get an option here. Do you want to use the original font or just use the black and white so it all stays the same? Use the black A here, and then make it all one word because we want Steve's first and last name to be together. Now I started saying that if you want to be creative a little bit, you're going to want to go ahead and put Steve's name in a couple times, because the more often a word appears, the larger the font will be on the Wordle. So I need you to pick 4 other ones off this list, or you can choose to put in your own. Just keep in mind you need to spell the names correctly. So now we'll go back to Edmodo. I'm going to minimize this because I will be using it again, and we'll read the directions. So here's Edmodo. Also make sure Mr. Tesla is in there as well. Copy and paste that and do the same thing. If it were me doing it, because I'm such a fanatic about Tesla, I'd put his name in a bunch. Well, in fact, I'll just go ahead and do it. So I'll put Tesla's name in there. Remember, you got to go ahead and take the space out of the first and last name, and then I'll recopy it and I'll paste it. Oops. Remember, whenever you do something like this, you've got your undo buttons. I accidentally hit the justification button. Now I'm going to paste his name in a lot. All right, and then the final step in this is to take the word innovation. Innovation should be the largest word, period, on there, because that's what this whole Wordle is about. And from there, you're going to want to type in or cut and paste innovation in more than any other word. So now I'm good to go. I've got the text for my Wordle taken care of. Now, just as a matter of safety reasons, because this is the hardest part, you don't want to lose any of your work. Save your Wordle inside your folder. I'm just going to pick this file name. I'm going to say draft. You can name whatever you want because I'm never going to look at this. Draft for innovation. Just don't keep it as untitled. Extra O. Draft for innovation, Wordle. And then click save. Now, no matter what happens, you've at least got this text. So you're going to highlight all of this text. You're going to copy it. And then from there, you are going to go back to your Wordle. Now you get to paste it in. Sometimes this next step takes a while, especially if it's very text intensive, if you have lots of text in here. I'm going to click go. And we'll see what happens. Sweet. Okay, I didn't get stuck. This is where sometimes it gets frozen. You can randomize it. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so these are all of the words that we have in there. Now, if you don't like the way this looks and you want to change it, go for it. Like, I think innovation's too big. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press the back arrow and I'm going to click the create button again and start all over, but I'm going to take out the word innovation because innovation is in there so many times it makes the other words smaller. So I'm going to click go again, and that looks a little better. So again, you'll have more words on this because I didn't put in all of the other words. Oh, I forgot to tell you, one of your steps is to also take and you need to include 6 traits of an innovator. That's on that PDF file that we looked at earlier. You need to take some of these key words and put those in as well. So you need to take challenging, collaboration, these important words, and include those too. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that sooner. So you'll put those in, then you'll go ahead and put them into the Wordle. So when you're done with that, what you guys need to do is you need to go to your Wordle. Once you're happy with it, you will go ahead and publish it. Save to public gallery. You will not put your name in it. Keep it anonymous, but I want you to call this On Innovation, and you'll click OK. And watch your URL change up here. It says On Innovation. Once that's done, I want you to save it to your favorites. All right? So if you click this button here, Add to Favorites bar, you can add it to your favorites bar, or you can just click and Add to Favorites here. It's up to you. All right? And then it'll give you a prompt, Wordle on Innovation. We're done. Okay? I've already done this once, so that's why I'm getting this menu pop up. So don't worry about that. So I've already saved it. You get the idea. Then when you're done with this, you need to save this window as a JPEG, and you will do so by going into Accessories, and you will select the snippet tool. You will select the area that you want to save as a JPEG, and you will click File, and you want to make sure it comes up as JPEG. It might be a GIF or a PNG. This is the default. I want it saved as a JPEG, and it goes into your folder, and then you save it. All right. Sorry, I've already done this one as well, so we'll call this On Innovation Wordle. Save it. That's done. Then, when you're finished with that, here's the final step. You need to turn in your picture to Edmodo. So in your turn-in box, and I can't do it just like you would do it because I don't have a turn-in box since I'm logged in as a teacher, but when you go to the turn-in box, and I'm just going to make a note so you get the general idea, on your turn-in box you will see a File button. You will click the File button, and then you will navigate to wherever you saved your file to. And I think I have it in here. Anyways, it's in your 7th grade folder. You'll select it, open it, and submit it. This is just a Word document. So that way you have a favorite bookmarked, and you also have the JPEG turned into me, and I can see your Wordle and grade it from there. Good luck.